What is up, everyone? It's Reggie57 to return. Chance today, September 2nd, 2024. We're gonna hop on do a market watch. We finally got the ban list that we've been waiting for. Well, kinda. This past weekend, I was at LA Regionals and it dropped during like the round one. Me and my opponent just looked at each other and decided to look at it. Even though we were still in the middle of the duel, this was very important to us. So we took a look at it and yeah, we finally got it. I'm gonna put it up here so we could take a look at it together just to do a little quick review if you guys haven't seen it. And then we'll move on to some of the cards and see how they're doing on the market. So we have Forbidden, we have Fiend Smith Lacrima, which is kind of surprising because it's a new card. I wasn't expecting Fiend Smith to get touched at all. Maybe like the cards around it, like Apollosa, Apollosa, well, the goddess got hit. Beatrice, we were already expecting that got hit, but I wasn't expecting Lacrima. We got Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, King Calamity on there, and I think that was Centurion or Whitewoods or something like that was abusing Calamity. So that's a good thing. We have Limited Ava finally coming off the ban list. So that's at 1 now. Drytron is going to be making an impact maybe in the format. We have Snake Eye Ash getting limited. Snake Eye's Poplar. Number 40 Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Number C40 Gimmick Puppet of Dark Strings. I'm guessing they can't do the FTK anymore since those are now limited. I think that you need 2 copies of one or the other to do it. But yeah, Branded Fusion was really surprising. I thought the Sanctifier Dragon was the one that was gonna get hit, or Gimmick Puppet Nightmare was probably the one I was expecting. But no, they decided to just go and kind of slap Branded on the wrist. Now only 1 Branded Fusion. We have Opening Spirit Gates 2-1. That's for you, Bell. Pot of Prosperity 2-1. I guess that's for consistency. Sangan Summoning 2-1. The Grass Looks Greedy 2-1. That's actually the one I was going to talk about that I made a purchase on. I think I bought it for $50. We'll see what it's at right now. But yeah, I bought it for $50. Me and my phone just, like I said, we took a look at ban list. Took a look at each other. We're like, 60 card lights on pile? Yeah, fuck it. We're going to play that Grass Looks Greener. But yeah, now I think it's lower now. But yeah, Skill Drain 2-1. We kind of expected that one too since Banlist. Konami has been limiting like the floodgates, so that one kind of expected. Semi-limited now. We have Blaster. Basically, all the Dragon Rulers coming in 2. Blaster, Redox, Tempest, Tidal 2. Luna Light Tiger coming in 2. I'm not really sure how impactful that's gonna be. I wasn't around when Luna Lights were doing their thing. But I guess that's good for Lunar Light players getting Tiger to 2. Thunder Dragon Colossus 2 wasn't really doing too much in the format at 1, so I don't know if I see it doing anything at 2. If the World Challenge Justice here at 2, I wasn't seeing playing at 1, so I don't think it's gonna do anything at 2. It's probably gonna get unlimited later on. Unlimited, we have Armageddon Knight. We have Red Rose Dragon, Magic Spectre, Unicorn Kieran, Performance, Plush Fire, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Dangalong, First of Yang Zing, and then Time Seal. Time Seal is actually one I think was banned, if I'm not mistaken. I'll take a look at it right now, but I feel like, was Time Seal banned? Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden List. I want to say Time Seal was banned, and now it's at 3, which is pretty crazy. I know it just skips you. Yeah, it says, let's see, summon limit. Nope. Has the balance not updated on here? No, it has not. That is crazy. No. It has not updated on the official website for some reason. Yeah, it has not updated. It's still... the old one is still on there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Oh, you guys can't see it. But I feel like Time Seal? Actually, I could still check if Time Seal's on there. Or is Time Seal limited? Trap Dish Shoots on there? Or was Time Seal limited? Oh, Time Seal was limited. Oh, okay, now it's unlimited. Oh, it says limited. Sorry for taking up too much time figuring that out. I wish I was more prepared. But yeah, Time Seal was limited. Now it's at 3. But now we're gonna take a look at some of the cards that were probably affected by this. Of course, Apollosa Boy the God is being banned. It was already dropping down in price because people were expecting it to get hit. Was sitting around $30, $25-ish dollars, but now we have it under $20 with 94 listings on market. Taking a look at the Core Sentry Secret because it's the highest rarity of Apollosa. But yeah, now it's dropping down under 20. So if you guys purchased it and took the risk, I mean, I was kind of looking into taking that risk too, but I didn't think it would happen. That's unfortunate. Ava, we have, let's see, 205 listings for El Dorado rare copy, so we have availability for my budget players. But the structured deck ultra rare from Wave of Light has gone up in price. It was sitting around like 30 cents. Now we have it at 54 listings, and it's pushing up to the $2 price point, 230, 239, 240, 240, and 250 on the first page. So it hasn't gone up too much. It's only limited, but Drytrons are going to be able to use this again. I'm not sure if with the new support they just got, if they're still going to be able to play Ava and like Ben 10 or something like that. But I know the old version of Drytron was pretty good and used to run Ava and Ben 10, so just something to keep in mind. Snake Eye Ash was already dropping down in price as well. We have it right now, 22 listings, $18, $19.99, $23.65, $24, $24, $21, $25 right here on the first page. Has this gone up in price? It says 15 items sold at 17. It has 51 items sold at 17. We have 11 items sold at 16. And then we have, it looks like we have copies that have been selling. It looks like it's pushing up a little bit in price. I guess it dropped down because people were expecting it to get hit. And now it's kind of recovering. It's only at one, but I guess paying $18, $20, $25 for one, people aren't really, minding doing that. Interesting. It's 15, 16, 18, 19. Yeah, it looks like it was under 20 for the past couple weeks, and now it's trying to push up above 20 right here, even though it got limited. Go figure. Snake Eyes Poplar looks like, this card was already down in price. I think I saw it around like $5. Right now we have it at $6.26, $5.70, $5.99, $6.99, $6.98, $7. It's actually going up in price too. What's up with these limited cards going up in price? Look, if you guys see the graph right here, it's showing a little slight curve up. Was around like $5-ish, $6-ish, and now going up. Yeah, what's up with all these limited cards going up? I guess you could still play the deck, and it's just the consistency that got hit a little bit, but yeah, you could still play the deck. Maybe that's why they're going up. Maybe people thought they were gonna get banned, and now that people realize it didn't get banned, that's why they're going after the one copy. This one actually dropped down in price still. The Core Century Secret Rare was like 80-ish, 70-ish, 60-ish. Now we have it at like 50-ish, 48, 49, $50, 51.90, 56.47, and then 60.70 right here on the first page. But yeah, it surprised me that the Ultra Rare is actually going up a little bit in price instead of down. The same with Snake Eye Ash, even though they're limited. Branded Fusion, we're taking a look at the Core Century Secret because it's the highest rarity that was available. It looks like it's been dropping down in price over the past couple months. So let's see what it's dropped down to right now that it's limited. 28 listings on the market. We have this at $71, $74, $78, $73, $80, $83, $75, and then $85 on the first page. So yeah, now I know our teammate Kevin went ahead and purchased a playset of Branded Fusion recently. I think it was a couple weeks ago. So he's disappointed that Branded got hit because his investment just kind of went down a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. But yeah, Branded Fusion, Core Century Secret dropping down in price. We also have the Ultimate Rare from Tournament Pack 22. OTS Tournament Pack 22, 52 listings. Looks like this one is under $20, but to be fair, it already has been dropping down in price. The balance just, I guess, made it, stay around that $20 price point right now. Let me know how you guys feel about Branded Fusion. Either copy, if you guys can see it dropping down even lower, or coming up in price. That grass looks greener. This is the card that I bought for $50 on banlist day. I don't know why I did it. I just was like, I'm gonna play with it, so I don't really care. I just want to have my copy already, ready to play. So I went ahead and bought it $50. I'm gonna play it. Yu-Gi-Oh math. Yu-Gi-Oh math is if I'm gonna play it, it's worth it. I didn't spend too much money on it. 85 listings on the market for this card. It looks like it's at $25.95, $26, $25, $26.94, and then $26.95. So drop down by half 50% from the $50 I bought it at. But this card was sitting around like 14, 15-ish dollars before it came off the ban list. People are already speculating that it might have came off. It says if you have more cards in your deck than your opponent does, send cards from the top of your deck to your graveyard so you have the same number of cards in the deck as your opponent. It's a really good card if you open with it, but it's only a one of, so in a 60 card deck it's going to be hard to see, which I didn't realize until like after I purchased it. I was just preemptively buying it. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. It is at $25 right now. I see it staying around like the $20-$25 price point for a while. Skill Drain Core Century Seeker is the one we're looking at because it's the highest rarity. It's dropped down in price. It wasn't too high to begin with. It was around like their $12 price point, but right now we have it at 62 listings. Looks like it's at $10, $7.49, $10.79, $10.83, and $10.83. I still feel people are gonna buy it at this price point, since it's one of the good available floodgates. You can still play it at 1. You can still play Golden Magic. You can still play Rivalry. You can still play Power Stone of, I forgot what that other card is, at 3. So those control decks, runic stun decks, are still going to be viable, still going to be in the format, running around. So $10 I think is a good pickup. I don't see it dropping down under the $10 price point. Dragon Rulers, let's see if we have any movement. We have rares and commons available for my budget players. Take a look at Secret Rare for Blaster. We have Blaster. It did go up in price. Was sitting around like $3-ish. Now we have 16 listings on the market. It looks like we have $6.76, $9.82, pushing up to $12, $14, and then $14 right here on the first page. So Blaster is going up in price. Redox, we have rares and commons available for my budget players. Looks like the commons right here are only at 34 listings, so something interesting. We have the Secret Rares from Collector 10, 2023. These have gone up to, we're sitting around like the dollar price point, I want to say. Is that right? 65 listings. Now we have copies at, let's go condition. Let's go lightly played near mint. We start at $5 now for Redux. $5, $5.99, $6, $4.99, and then $6.49 right here on the first page. So yeah, these are going up in price. Not sure if they're gonna be making an impact in the format. They could, but I can't really say because I wasn't around during the time Dragon Rulers were actually good. Right now, I think they've been power crept to the point where it doesn't really matter. For Tempest, we have rares, super rares, and premium gold rares available. We have the Secret Rare from 2013 Collector Tins at 54 listings. Let's see what this card went up to. 54 listings, and same thing. We're gonna go with condition, near mint, lightly played. Looks like we start at $3.50, $4, $3.48, $3.50, $3.64, $4.95, and $4.99. So not too much of a price increase, right? It was like at $3-ish. Now trying to reach the $5 price point. I think Tempest was the one that's been limited for like the longest, so maybe that's why it hasn't shot up like too much in price. Lastly, we have the titled the Water Dragon Ruler of Waterfalls. Looks like we have rares available that are actually worth something. If you guys noticed, the other ones for the rare copies are like under $1. This one's above $1. 56 listings on the market. We have rare copies for title at $245, $265, $265, $265, $275, and then $169. So like between a $2 to $3 rare. Something to make note of. Maybe check your bulk if you guys opened up Lord of Tachyon, because they are worth something now. And then we have the Secret Rares from the 2013 Collector Tins. Looks like these are 21 listings. We have these sitting at $766, $888, $899, $939, and pushing up to that $10 price point. I forgot what I saw them at a couple weeks ago because I was looking into buying a copy of this to play in my Marince's build. I was gonna use this to like dump the Water Berry statue into the graveyard because it says you can discard this card and one water monster to the graveyard. Send one monster from your deck to your graveyard. So just basically just send one water monster to, just like that. So that's why I was gonna purchase it, but now I think I'm gonna just stick with the rare since these are a little bit pricey. But yeah, those are Dragon Rules for you. The Secret Rares look like they're the ones that are going up in price. We have Thunder Dragon Colossus, 25 listings available for the Secret Rare. There's also Ultimate Rare, which we'll take a look at right now, but this one looks like it did go up a little bit. We're sitting around like the $11 price point, $12 price point. Now we have 25 listings. We have this at $15.20, $15.25, $16.79, $17, $17.95, $17.97, and then $18. I actually got sent one of these as a gift from Metabro J. So shout out Metabro J for sending me this. I do have my copy available for my that I was thinking about using in my Dino build. I'm still using it in my Dino build, just that I'm waiting for some cards to get reprinted into tins so I can finally put that together and play it again. But yeah, I do have my copy of that, so I think I'm gonna get one more just to just to try to make it fit in the dinosaur build, so I could bring it out maybe like twice or something, because I could do it in that build. But yeah, shout out to Metabro J for sending me a copy a while back of Thunder Dragon Colossus, so I do have one. We have the Ultra Rares at 44 listings. This one is at, let's see, it was sitting around like $5-ish and now have pushed up a little bit to $6.97, $6.98, $6.99, and $5.88. So like a $6 to $7 card. And then the Ultimate Rares, the last one being the highest rare. Let's see how much that jumped up to. To be fair though, like I said, Thunder Dragon Colossus hasn't been doing too much in the format, so I don't really see it doing too much even at 2. I could be wrong though. 28 listings for the Ultimate Rare. It looks like we have this at $50, $50.84, $55, $60, $63.99, $69, and $70. So like between $50 and $70 for this card. Let me know how you guys feel about Thunder Dragon Colossus. If you guys can see it continue to go up, is it going to make an impact in the format? Let me know down below. If the World Challenge just this year, I'm pretty sure this is just hype pushing it up. It was sitting around like the $22 price point for the past couple, since it basically came out. It's been sitting around like the $20 price point. But right now we only have 15 listings on the market, and we have it pushing up to $36.45, $36.50, $36.99, $37.99, basically trying to reach the $40 price point. I don't think that this is gonna make too much of an impact. If it does, then you guys could come back to the video and be like, hey, you were wrong. But yeah, it hasn't been doing too much at 1, so at 2 I doubt it's gonna do too much either. So it's just hype pushing it up from the ban list. Red Rose Dragon. Why was this banned again? Why was this limited? Was it limited? Why was this limited again? Let me know down below. I forgot. We have copies of this kind of low on listings. We have 17 listings for the green version, green ultra rare version. Let's see, have they reached $1? Let's see, $2.39. We have a couple copies under like $1, still like 39 cents. I mean, with shipping and everything, it's probably gonna come out to like almost being a $2 card. So $2.99, $2. Yeah, I want to say it's like a $2 ultra rare. Something you might want to go dig through bulk for and see if you have. Probably offload them before the hype cools down on these. We also have blue ultra rares from Legendary Duelist Season 2. These also, let's see, are they like around $2? $1.45, $2, so like $1 to $2. And then we have the what is this, rares from Legendary Duelist Sisters of the Rose at 56 listings. Are these $1 yet? 54 cents, 60 cents, 75 cents, 85 cents. Yeah, I want to say they're like $1 right now. We have the Legendary Duelist regular. Oh no, not regular. We have the purple ultra rares right now. 16 listings. We have these at $1, 89 cents, $1.05. So like between $1 and $2 with shipping, you're gonna be paying like $1 or $2 for that. And then let's see, is that it? And then we have the regular ultra rares right here. 18 listings. Since it's not a color rare, it's just a regular ultra rare. This is probably the highest rarity, the one people are going to go most after. Only 18 listings on the market. We have this at $7. It was sitting around like the $3, $4 price point, but now we have it at $7, $8, $10, $8.45, $8.48, $7.50, $9.33, $9.34, and $9.95. I'm definitely going to go dig through bulk and see if I have some of these to offload. I do have to still do that. Magic Spectre Unicorn Kieran, looks like we have it at 91 listings for the rare from the Mansion of Chaos, and then 56 listings for 2016 Megatin versions. think at its highest I sold these around like the $5 price point. Right now they're still sitting like under $2, so not too much. If you guys do want to come in and grab some of these, the ones from the Mega Tins look like they're also sitting under $2, basically a dollar card. So yeah, they didn't move too much, even though they got unlimited. Dang Long First of the Yang Zing. I think this one was limited. It's now unlimited, 89 listings. Not too much movement for this card. At its highest, I think when it came off the ban list, this card was reaching like the $15 price point. Was it last year? I think it was last year. It got unbanned. But yeah, it hasn't seen too much movement right now, despite being unlimited. 242, 275, 317, 318. Trying to reach the $4 price point. I don't see it doing too much in a format. Probably that's why Konami unlimited it. Time seals, we have plenty of commons available. I think commons is the only rarity we have available, actually. We have 27 listings for the Pharaoh Servant 25th Anniversary Edition. They're still sitting on $1. And then we have plenty of listings right here for the other Pharaoh Servant and Dark Beginning 1 commons, also under $1 if you guys want to come in and grab your copies. Cash Tier Fanware did not get hit. And so we saw the Ultimate Rare going up in price. 19 listings available for this Ultimate Rare. I think at its lowest I saw it reaching the $20 price point. But right now we have it at 20. No, we actually have it at 33. Then they go up to 42, 44, 49.95, 48.99, and then reaching the $50 price point on the first page. That is crazy. Yeah, this card, people were expecting to get hit. We actually been expecting Fenrir to get hit for the past couple ban lists, but Konami does not seem to want to hit Fenrir. So yeah, go figure. I could see the Ultra Rares and the Secret Rares starting to go back up as well. People are probably gonna come in and pick this up since it didn't get hit. We have this currently at 72 listings. So I want to say it's like a $13 card for the Ultra Rare. And for the Secret Rare, let's see what it's at. 124 listings. We have this at $13 as well. I would come and pick up the Secret Rare before they start going up even higher in price. Let's take a look at Unicorn now. This one was actually going up in price before the ban list. I think there was people trying out like a Mimigal Cashier strategy, and also people were expecting that Kashtira, was it a Rice Heart, the Exceed, the Walking Macrocosmo was gonna come off, so maybe that's why it was pushing up in price too. But it's at 64 listings for the Secret Rare, and we have this currently at like $4, $4.25, $4.49, $4.69. So trying to reach the $5 price point. Then the Ultra Rare is at 53 listings. This one is at $5.22, $3.96, $3.96, $5.33, $5.46. Like $4 to $5, $6 card for Unicorn. I could definitely see these push up since nothing got touched in the Cashier department. There's still gonna be a pretty good deck. I remember Hitso Cashier was one of the decks that were keeping up with Snake Eye for a little while in the format before the Fiendsmith engine started to come about. But yeah, they're one of those decks that could run Dimension Shifter and do good. Speaking of Dimension Shifter, we had the Core Century Seeker going up in prices that did not get hit. People were expecting this card to get limited or banned, but it's safe to play for another format. 14 listings available. We had this sitting around like the $30 price point. Now we have it pushing up to $44, $44.95, $46.99, $45, and then $50 on the first page. If you guys pick this up at $20, you guys are winning right now because they're basically double in price. Now for the Fiendsmith stuff, since they did lose Lacrima, I was trying to see if maybe they might have gone down in price, but I could still see the engine being good. You can still bring out Desiree and get your 2 negates with it being equipped with sequence. You don't need Lacrima, but I guess Lacrima does help set up some plays. So let's take a look at Engraver for the Core Century Secret. Only 20 listings available on the market. We have this still around like 216, 219, 224, 225, 233. So not too much movement for the Core Century Secret. But let's see the Secret now. Looks like the Secret is at 97 listings. And we have this card finally dropping under the $90 price point, which is unfortunate because I Picked up the whole core for 330. I'm still not losing too much, but yeah, I thought these were maybe gonna reach like the, above $120 price point at some point. Maybe they still will. But $89, $89.95, $88.70, $85, $88.75, and then $90. So yeah, now it's starting to drop down under the $90 price point for Fiendsmith Engraver. Before the ban list, they were around like $90 to $100. Now under 90. Fiendsmith tracked only at 10 listings. Looks like people are coming in and picking this one up. We have 4232 right here being the cheapest listing. I'm pretty sure the seller's offline. Yep, seller is offline. But yeah, these were sitting around like the $40 price point. Now we have the cheapest listing being at $71.99, $79.3, $78, $79, $82, and $100 right here on the first page. So yeah, they went from 40 all the way to $70. I was thinking about buying a copy of this. I did buy a Quarter Century Secret Rare copy of Requiem, but I forgot to buy the track. I don't know why I put off buying it. But yeah, so I'm kind of bummed I didn't pick mine up at 40. Fiendsmith Requiem I did pick up at 40. Let's see if there's any movement on this one. 15 listings on the market. It looks like this one's still at 45, 45, 45, 46. But yeah, once those are going, we hit the $50 price point. So yeah, I could see this one going up next. Since the track is going up, yeah, that one's probably going to move up too. We have the Secret Rare for Fiendsmith track right now at 848, 854, 864, 869, 895, and 895. Let me know how you guys feel about Fiendsmith track. Do you guys see it going up in price? Maybe players are going to start running 2 copies of this. I don't know, maybe. Requiem, 175 listings, under $2. And I think that's it for the Fiendsmith stuff. But yeah, it looks like Engravers going down in price. For the Secret Rare, we have the Core Century Secret Rare track going up in price. We have the Requiem starting to go on low on listings. Hasn't really pushed up too much. I bought it for 40. Right now it's at 45, heading up to 50. So starting to push up a little bit. And then Fiendsmith track hasn't moved too much either. It's still around the $9 price point that it was sitting at. So yeah, that's it for the Fiendsmith stuff. Next up, we got LZ of the White Forest. I think this is this one you played 3 of in the White Forest strategy, but it did start to go up in price. Only 17 listings on the market. Was sitting around like the $30 price point a couple weeks back. But now we have it sitting at its cheapest listing at $42.50, then $41.95, $45, $44.99, and then $45 on the first page. So White Forest did not get touched. I mean, we weren't even expecting it to get touched. It hasn't really done too much. It has a couple tops here and there, but yeah, this is safe and balanced, safe to play another format. And so I think that's why it's going up in price, just because people are picking it up and looking to play it in the next upcoming format. Let me know how you guys feel about White Forest, LZ of the White Forest. Comment down below if you guys think they make impact. Silhouette Rabbit starting to move up a little bit. We have been tracking this card for the past couple of weeks and noticed it was going up. It was sitting around like $12-ish. Right now it's pushing up to, let's see, we have 47 listings. Now it's $13.35, $13.90, $13.99, $14, and that's basically like $14 with shipping. So from 12 to 14, could it go up even higher? I could see it maybe reaching the $20 price point. If you guys don't have one yet, I would pick one up. Memento Bone Party. We have this at getting a buyout. Only 9 listings available on the market. I didn't expect them to. I didn't expect the ban list to really affect Memento. I know they're a pretty good strategy with Fiendsmith, but I didn't really expect them to get a buyout right now. I'm hoping these are in the 10s. I think Valiant Smasher is supposed to be in there if I'm not mistaken. Let me know down below. That's why I sold my copies of Bone Party and Anguish. But if they're not, then I'm gonna have to purchase this at a high price point. Like I said, 9 listings getting a buyout. Only we have this cheapest listing at $30.77, $30.99, $33, $33.99, $34.95, and then $37.75. Trying to reach the $40 price point on the first page. I think this is the highest I've seen this card at. At its lowest, I bought them around like $7-ish, $10-ish dollars. I sold them around like the $25 to $30 price point. But yeah, now they're breaking that barrier and pushing up to almost being a $40 card. Anguish. This card is, let's see, at 27 listings. We have it at 2011, 2209, 2296, $24, 2232, 2498, and 2399. I find it surprising that Angwitch isn't the one that's getting targeted for a buyout, but Bone Party is, since Angwitch is the starter for this strategy. But I guess, yeah, you do play 3 copies of Bone Party as well to like dodge, hand traps like Imperm and stuff like that. It also gets you started, but you do need it like a memento in your hand to be able to do that effect and destroy it. But yeah, I feel like Angwitch is gonna be the next one that get bought out. We'll see on our next market watch and see how it's doing. Tenpai Dragon lost their 2 of their field spells. Now you could only play 1 of them, but they're still a pretty good strategy. I think in the OCG, they're still one of the better decks in the format over there. And they only have 1 Sangan Summoning. So let's take a look at Pydro. Looks like we have it 72 listings. We have it climbing up a little bit. I think I saw these under like $10 a couple weeks back. Last month they were actually at $9. So they've been going up in price a little bit. 1130, 1133, 1238, and 1349 on the first page. I wouldn't be surprised if this card reaches a $15 price point. A lot of the top decks like Tenpai Dragon, Snake Eyes, and Yubel just got a slap on the wrist. They're consistently just got hit a little bit, but they're still really good decks. So the format, I feel like, is going to be a little bit more fair. It's not going to be like... So if you hand trap them like in the right spot, maybe that's going to slow them down a bit. Their, I guess their grind game is going to be affected too. But yeah... Tenpai Dragon, Yubel, and Snake Eyes are still going to be one of the better decks in the format. It's just their consistency is going to suck a little bit. But let me know how you guys feel about Tenpai Pydron, if you guys can see it continuing to go up in price. We have Drytron stuff. Well, just basically like 2 cards are going up in price. Drytron Nova, 17 listings. I actually talked about this on my Instagram Reel, TikTok, and what else is a YouTube short. So if you guys saw that, it was reaching like a $40 price point. Right now we have 17 listings on the market for Drytron Nova. We have our cheapest listing at $34.90, $34.99, $36.10, and then $37.95. So pushed down from the $40 price point it was at. Now we have it at like $35-ish. So it's settled back down a little bit, but not too much. And 17 listings on the market. Yesterday there was only like 2. This one only has 1 printing available. We did talk about this card a couple months back and said it was a good pickup around like the $10 price point, just because Drytrons were getting support and nobody was really looking at it. But yeah, now it's at $35. So if you guys listen to me then, you guys are winning. Meteononis Drytron. I'm not sure why I can't pronounce that right now. Is an ultra rare from Genesis Impact. It has another collector rare printing, but this ultra rare was sitting around like the $7 price point. Now we have 17 listings on the market. We have it pushing up to $13.99, $13, $14.67, $15.95, $17.99, and $17.50 on the first page. So yeah, this one jumped up in price too because of Ava coming off. We the collector rare is at 31 listing. Let's see. It's actually been coming down in price instead of up. So yeah, the ultra is the one that's going up. The collector rare is at $40, $41.84, $41.86, $40.86, and then $42.95. And yeah, the graph shows that it's been going down. It's nothing really happened to it because of the ban list, but the ultra was the one that got affected by it. Anything else? I guess Drake. This one's from Genesis Impact 2, Drytron Meteononis Draconits at 33 listings. It looks like it did jump up in price a little bit. 33 listings available. This one's at $275, $332, $220, $222, $399, and $294. I think it went up in price not only because of balance, but it's also one of the Drytrons that with the new support you play. We have the Secret Rares from Lightning Overdrive for Drytron Move Beta Fafnir at 76 listings. What is this at? $2, $2, $209, $225. So they're actually worth something. But I think there's prismatic Secret Rares from the tins that you could get as well. Yeah, there's prismatic Secret Rares with so many listings from the tin. So you don't have to go after this Secret Rare. You could go after prismatic Secret Rare, which actually looks a little bit nicer and is much cheaper. So it does the same thing, looks a bit nicer. I would go just after this one. And I guess the last Drytron that's actually worth something is Drytron Alpha Thubin. I'm pretty sure this. Oh, this only has one printing. Interesting. This one did not get a reprint like the other Drytrons did. That is interesting to note. So yeah, Drytron Alpha Thuban, super rare from Genesis Impact. Looked like it's been going up in price. Was around like 70 cents. Now we have it still at 80 cents, 90 cents, so still under $1. If you guys do plan on playing Drytron, I'm not really sure how many copies of Thuban you guys use. Let me know down below. But it is one of those that only has one printing, and looks like it is starting to move a little bit. So just make note of that. Cyber Angel Benton, quarter century secret. I wanted to come take a look at because the old school version of Drytron did used to use 3 of these. This is a unlimited, right? If I'm not mistaken. 56 listing on market. This card is at 565, 572, 573, 574, 575, 599, and then $6. I'm not sure if with the new Drytron support they're still going to be playing Cyber Angel Benton. I think they do. I'm not really sure how much the deck changed up because of the new support. But if the players do revert to like the old school version of Drytrons with the Ava and the Benton, which is the one that was actually dominating pretty well in the format a couple like maybe years ago, then this card will start to go up in price. Right now at $5 I think is a good pickup. It could possibly go up to like the $10-15 price point if Drytrons do start to do well. Diabolstar the Black Witch is getting reprinted in the tins, I believe, and then also the Quarter Century Bonanza set. But this Quarter Century Secret has actually got a buyout. Only 8 listings available on the market. It was sitting around like the $90 price point, $80 price point. But right now we have our cheapest listing at $181, $188, $188, $199, $224, and $270 and $300. That is crazy. And I'm thinking this card went up in price because Wanted did not get limited like people were expecting it to. It's still at 3, so it's still going to be playable. And yeah, that's my reasoning why it went up. If you guys have any other reason why Diabolstar the Black Witch is going up in price, let me know down below. Also, the Quarter Century Secret is not going to get reprinted in another Quarter Century Secret printing. Konami said they're not going to do that with Quarter Century Secret Rares. If they already got a QCR printing, they're not going to get another QCR printing. But it will get reprinted, so you guys don't have to go after this one. There's going to be like different rarities you guys could play from the Quarter Century Bonanza set. Arch Nemesis Protos at 17 listings. Right now we have it at $31.91, $37.98, $39, $40, $44.60, $45, and then climbing up to $47.50 on the first page. I think this card was holding around like the $25 price point last time we took a look at it, but now it's going up in price. The deck I know that plays this is I think Spiritual Beast, and they did not get touched, so they're still gonna be able to bring this out. $40, $27, yeah, it went up in price. I wanted to take a look at Infernal Flame Banshee because this is the card that Ritual Beast is able to make to search out Nemesis Flag, which we'll take a look at right now, to search out the Protos. So Infernal Flame Banshee searches out Infernal Flame Banshee searches out Nemesis Flag, and Nemesis Flag searches out the Protos. Looks like it did start to go up a little bit by like looking at the graph right here. Has a slight curve up. But this card is from Age of Overlords, which is supposed to be reprinted 10, so it's probably going to get a reprint. $1.19, $1.37. Yeah, it hasn't gone up too much. $1.59, $1.55. Even though the graph shows that it's starting to go up a little bit, hasn't gone up too much. So I don't see it going up past like the $2 price point, especially since it's getting a reprint. Nemesis Flag also shows like a little slight curve right here on the graph. 44 listings on the market for this card. $2, $2.49, $2.50, $2.76, $2.25, and $2.33. So not too expensive if you guys want to come and cop this card. And lastly, Nemesis Corridor. I wanted to take a look at because part of this little strategy right here with Infernal Flame Banshee and Nemesis Flag gets you into the Nemesis Corridor, which Nemesis Corridor you could use to turn into a Colossus. With Colossus at 2, maybe this card could be more impactful. 74 listings on the market. We have this at $5.25, $4, $4.19, $4.25, $5.57, $5.58, $5.59, and then $5.59 on the first page. Let me know how you guys feel about Nemesis Corridor or Nemesis Flag, and if you guys can see them going up in price. Lightsworn Dragonling with that grass look screener. I think this card might see some an increase in price and some more play, since more people are gonna try to do that 60 card pile Lightsworn Tier Elements build. 53 listings on the market for it. It was sitting around like the $8, $9 price point. But right now we have it pushing up a little bit to $10, $10.26, and then we have $12.06, $12.97, and $12.99. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Lightsworn Dragonling, and if you guys could see it going up even higher in price. I think I could see it hitting like the $15 to $20 price point once people start experimenting with the Grasslook Screener and Lightsworn builds, 60 card pile Lightsworn builds. Tier Element Kashira. This card is from Photon Hypernova, so it should be getting reprinted in the 10s, but since people are going to be trying out tier elements pile builds with that Grasslook Screener, we have 23 listings for this card, and it did push up in price. It was sitting around like the $10 price point. Now we have it at $12.99, $15, $15, $16.40, $18.86, and $17.87. So yeah, it went up in price, but I would be selling it off while the hype is up, because it should be getting reprinted in the 10s. And last card on today's market watch and be Spicesteel Jewelsworm. So this card is going low on listings. Its super rare is only at 17, and then 39 listings for the Prismatic Secret Rare. Let's take a look at the super rare first, since it's the lower rarity. So this card was sitting around like the $10-ish price point, but right now we have it pushing up to $13.80, $14.61, $14.97, and that's basically like what, $17, $18. Yeah, so it did go up in price a little bit. We did talk about this card a couple market watches ago. It said it was a good pickup just because, Fiendsmith was still going to be in the format no matter if it got hit or not. People are still going to be playing that little engine, so it was a good card to go against it. This Secret Rare looks like it's sitting around 39 listings, and we have it at $13, $13.60, $13.95, $14.95, and then $14 right here on the first page. I could see this card being a $20 card because it's one of the only buy steel that's a 3 of that's good to run. You can still run like Baldrake, which we'll take a look at actually. Let's take a look at Baldrake, see if that one got affected by the ban list. Baldrake, let's see. We still have comments available from my budget players. So we have 61 listings available for this ultra rare from Battles of Legend Monster Revenge. Not too much movement. We still have this at $1, $1.49, $1.50, $1.59. So yeah, not too much movement on Baldrake, but it is above $1 now. But yeah, buy steals are one of those cards that are good against Fiendsmith. So I could see Jewelsworm continue to push up in price. Let me know how you guys feel about buy steel Jewelsworm. If you guys can see it going up even higher or coming back down. That's going to be it for today's Market Watch, though. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Return a Chance. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.